on.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, yep, we're live. We're up.
Okay.
Oh, yep, we're live. Yep, I got it up.
Okay.
All right, perfect. Oh, yep, we're Hello, everybody. Yep, welcome to Dubious Me, episode 2. Or, I'm sorry, episode 1 of the full series. We are finally here with, like...
Yep.
This is the full series. We are finally getting into it. This is the full series. This is really going to be, like, the definitive start to the series. Oh my god, like... So, we're waiting for Moose to get here. He is obviously the co-host.
Let's see. Where is Moose?
He'll be here in a second.
Where the flip is Moose, dude?
He'll be here momentarily. We're just,
We're just waiting.
Gonna wait this like start talking until he gets here. Because, we can't like do the introduction and everything.
Yeah.
And then have him like be absent from it.
That's true.
Whew.
I'm actually about to send him death threats. That is not what I want, dude. Dude. Or how about I just hide these until he gets here? Because then I can just move him around.
Yes.
In the meantime, let me just do this. Not SpongeBob.
I'm gonna post in Dubious Me announcements.
In the meantime, there, this handsome fella. I'll tune in very soon.
Skull.
Dude. Reached upon me, oh, I don't care no more. But you was kind of more. Have mercy on me, have mercy on my soul. So where my heart gone cold. God, I should be a singer.
Real.
probably be the best singer. Um,
So this is a bit of a like crappy live stream so far. I understand that,
yeah.
everybody who is watching, but you're just gonna have to power through it for right now because there's not
Yes.
much we can do. We are waiting for the co-host. Need I remind you, one of the people who created the talk show.
I love Jews. They're so awesome. I agree. Jews are really cool.
Yeah, Jews are very awesome. I'm
Yeah,
just
they have nice.
gonna put it out there right now. I think they're very lit.
Let me in. I don't know.
Oh, all right. I'll let you in. I'll let you in. You are Commandant Unchef, after all.
I speak the truth. I don't. I think I might believe him.
I believe him as well. So let's get him in here. Today we have a little bit of a special guest. His name is Soviet Penguin. He's from the Doge lore of the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
He is an old friend of mine, someone I met a few years back. We've had on and offs, but he's here today to discuss things. Soviet Penguin, I just gave you the permission to enter the podcast VC, so you can hop in now.
Hello.
Hello, welcome. This is Soviet Penguin.
Hello,
Holy crap!
everybody. I'm literally leaking everything.
Don't leak it. Don't leak it. What are you doing?
I love the TV man's like profile pic. I love TV heads. It reminds me of that one character from Skibidi Toilet that I would smash.
Yeah, but yeah, can we ban him?
I speak the truth. Ones who disagree with me just are simply men who cannot handle it. Sorry, I see the reason of my cough actually is I fucking like there was like a auction and I managed to buy access to Walter White's lungs and
Oh,
so I'm very fucking like lung cancerous at the moment.
yeah,
Might
lung.
be contagious.
What's it
See, I
like
got
having lung cancer?
nice. I have a really weird obsession of making meth.
Oh, that's lit. That's lit, actually. What
That's
the hell?
Yes,
something.
I wish I could be at my dad's place right now. Just mostly so I could walk outside more.
And he said he speaks the truth. So I'm
He
kind of
speaks
backing
the
this
truth.
guy up a little bit.
Exactly.
I
We've
want
known
some of
each
that
other
stuff.
Yeah, we've known each other for like I think since since 2021. Like I was literally with you during New Year's of that year, and
Yeah.
ironically, I was talking to a certain individual known as certain former terroristic, crazy individual known as Miguel Antonio Lara, who is now unfortunately dead, or fortunately dead, depending on what political spectrum you're on.
What?
I think it's unfortunate. Very
However,
unfortunate.
that guy was like really like that guy was like really into some weird crap, like inflation and like fat bitches and shit, and not like BBWs. Like I'm talking like the shit that you'd see on r/slash Chonkers, the fucking fat ass cats, because he was also very into Pokemon. So again, as I stated, he fortunately or unfortunately died, depending on your. And also, like he did a lot of very mean things to me that I've
Oh.
gone over with the power of not therapy, just killing a lot of people until I felt better.
Damn, dude.
Again, I didn't refer to that as my Stalin arc for nothing. Do I regret it? Yeah. Have I become better? Yes. Also, I'm now like a master of. I am peace. I bring peace and love.
Peace and love.
Yes, there's a statement. There's actually one of my Grand Green quotes is "I bring live, laugh, love." And what also never, but what didn't get brought over? The motherfucking hot dog, food truck that was supposed to come here around 5. Dude, this shit was supposed to come out around 4, actually. It was gonna have that fucking blueberry lemonade also, too. That's like a travesty. The local food economy is not gonna fucking recover from this. I was betting my fucking life savings on that shit, too. It's over. So, no, that shit was gonna go over for that was gonna go to, for the chemotherapy to help with my cancer. Not my Walter White cancer. But now I think I might actually have to start making the meth to pay for it.
So, dude is actually on his Breaking Bad arc currently.
Yes. Which I think I'm starting to wonder if I should name have an alter ego, maybe like Heisenberg. Heisenberg sounds like a great name. Yeah, because of that one guy from Resident Evil 8. The guy. I also recently I beat Resident Evil 8. I was in the VC with two of my fucking wives, and then one of my wives literally was like, "Oh, also, very big spoiler happened," and I'm like, "Is this a spoiler?" It's like, "Yeah." I was like, "I'm gonna literally kill you, bro. You're an idiot."
I remember that one time I spoiled the ending of Resident Evil 7 for you, where I was like, "Oh, you have to choose which person to save at the very end. You have to choose Mia or whatever her name is, or the girl who helped you throughout the entire game." And you're like, "Wait, what? That happens?" And I'm like, "Oh."
If I had $1 for every time I got spoiled for something major in the last 2 major Resident Evil games, I would have $2.
Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it would happen twice, right?
And with today's economy, that would give me roughly 1 slushie from fucking Circle K, which ironically I've also bought
2 big gulps from 7-Eleven.
One double gulp cup. You cannot use the double gulp cup for the fucking Slurpee. So, luckily, I really did. I also spent I think 4 tries trying to beat the shit out of Mother Miranda, because that shit was hard as fuck. And I literally was like, okay, and then I fucking locked the fuck in, and I realized, oh fuck, that one really powerful revolver that you literally get halfway through the game, I haven't even used that fucking revolver, but not even once. Mostly because I was saving it for moments that I would really need it for. Because beforehand I only used 1 shot, 1 to 2 shots on it.
Fortnite?
Wait. I'm sorry. That should not have made me laugh. I just didn't expect that.
Fortnite actually is actually on its downtime still. Robot balls. I love robot balls. Right now, when I get to V1 from that one game.
Dude, I'm literally waiting on him so hard right now because he's one of the co-creators of the freaking thing, and he is taking his sweet ass time to get in here.
This reminds me, during the production of the first Dojo of the Podcast episode, I actually fucking there was this. We were waiting for the guy Swiss to download OBS.
Oh, Swiss.
And then it turns out that fucking Jeb had fucking OBS all along, and it was at 2:00, and that's when we finally fucking recorded. It was 2:00. I was hot, sweaty, and fucking tired because I was walking around outside in the summer heat all fucking night since 11:00. Oh, hello.
Yes, he's here. All right, so now we can actually start the podcast.
This is the greatest podcast known to man.
Oh, whoa.
All right, so we've already been live. For how long have we been live, TV?
15 minutes.
Yeah, it's been more than 10 minutes, gang.
Woohoo!
This reminds
Alright,
me of
anyways.
how. I think this reminds me of like how ironically the day that you came back to me in my fucking DMs was the day that fucking Mono, which was another individual who had beef with fucking finally like I just got him out of my life. Actually, he left on his own, but still he's like still like a massive. He was literally a chronic gooner by the age of 12. Like he was a professional porn addict.
Oh my god.
Like with me, I might be like a fucking bit crazy. I might be a bit crazy. I mean, at least I'm not like fucking. What's her name that we had like that had like the Jeffrey
Maddie.
Dahmer fucking yeah, Maddie.
Oh wait, no, not Maddie, Mary.
Mary, yeah. You forgot her name, or did you confuse her with someone else?
I confused her with someone else. Sorry.
Dude,
They both have similar sounding names.
I literally looked in the fucking porn channel and I fucking see gay South Park porn. I'm like, bitch,
No.
what?
Yeah, that's
Bro.
the same person.
Yeah, we got Freaky Bob over here, and also a black woman with a Jeffrey Dahmer fucking PFP and fucking profile in general is fucking crazy. I hope in the afterlife. She actually no, fucking. Like that's fucking crazy, dude. That's fucking crazy. Like a black woman, like that's like some fucking expert levels of coonery over here. You literally like standing over a fucking guy who killed fucking other black niggas. It's like we got a fucking crazy nigga over here.
Can you say that?
All right,
Say that
so
word?
I think it's about time we start the podcast. Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
Welcome to Dubious Me. This is the official episode 1 launch. we are here today with 4 people. One of them, which is a special guest that we have on the show today. His name is Soviet Penguin. Soviet, introduce yourself.
Go ahead.
Hello, my name is Soviet Penguin. I've been in the game since like 2021. We subscribe to Dojo the podcast. We have like only like several like 100 fucking views in general. And surprisingly, several thousand less than fucking Virtual, who's some other guy on my other server, who's like a literal like 14-year-old Spurg, who's canonically has been on the short bus before. So you gotta get those numbers up, buddy. You gotta get those numbers up before like all of us go crazy. And the last episode we did, honestly, I was so fucking bored because it was just me surrounded by a bunch of conservatives whining over like, oh my god, the Sweet Baby Inc. thing is like ruining gaming as a whole. I hate seeing black people in games. Diversity. It's like I don't want to deal with this, dude. But like, this is like, and also like, I don't think this server, a server about fucking Doge and shit, has the qualifications to talk about the current conflicts happening in the current conflicts and definitely genocide in fucking certain area in the world right now. When we literally have an individual, or literally the cast list includes a guy who is a literal Nazi war addict, a guy that's an autistic feet lover and you have me, the realest nigga in the room, and then I don't know who the fuck was it Blinterbean or whatever the fuck, I don't know. It was definitely autistic too, so I don't think you should allow those individuals to speak on the behalf of the world. You should only allow me because I was put on this earth to speak the truth. I'm definitely something. I love Resident Evil, bro.
You definitely are something.
All right, so I am Expolev. I am one of the co-creators of Dubious Me. I helped create the podcast, and we are slowly but surely turning Dubious Me into like a full franchise with like a bunch of different content behind it. And so basically, Dubious Me is just the stupid slideshow me and the other creator Moose created, where it's a bunch of random characters just, doing miscellaneous things and being dubious the entire time. And so basically, we couldn't think of a name for our podcast, so we decided to associate this podcast with that, even though most of the episodes are literally going to have nothing to do with it. We will cover Dubious Me from time to time, but it's just kind of like a side thought, like an afterthought.
It reminds me of the hit 2010 movie Despicable Me by Illumination Animation.
Hey, we don't talk about that.
You want to know what's funny? Before we started the podcast, the series' name was actually called Despicable Me.
Yes.
We had to change it because we didn't want to have to deal with like copyright strikes from like Illumination or something.
They will literally send the minions over with like fucking
God.
machine guns and
They'll
fucking like
send Gru with a freeze ray to come assassinate us.
No.
yeah. You would have
Purple minions on us, bro.
They would have sicked the purple minions on you. You would have been assassinated. Your face would have been like on the likes of like Martin Luther King and like that one other guy that like actually I don't know if JFK actually was shot or maybe his head just did that. You know, it just
Yeah. Coincidence.
We're getting
All
very.
right, so everyone else, introduce yourselves.
I'll go last.
Oh, okay. Why do you want to go last?
You guys rock paper scissors for it. I don't know how the fuck you're gonna do that through a VC, but just rock paper scissors.
VC chat.
no. You gotta like yeah. You gotta like fucking like
Someone ping. Wait, someone tell Dynamite because I can't.
Chat.
No, I'll just go last because I'm the.
Oh, okay. I guess we'll just do that. Okay. Anyways, so I'm TV and I like drugs, sex, and money. I also have a TV ad, and I'm
Real?
gay. Yep.
Okay.
He's
So
also the only reason that we're actually doing this because
yeah,
the
he's
one who figured it out.
he's literally the only one making sure that we're live right now. Because while I own access to the Twitch account, he is streaming it from OBS from like miles away from my current location. So he is literally like
this entire production's being held together by some string and some boogers and old, like raisins.
Hopes and dreams.
Exactly, hopes and dreams. That's a great way of putting it together.
I'm Moose. I'm the original creator of Dubious Me, and it started with some stupid Google Slides things that I made after I got inspiration from my friend. When he made some Google Slides about SpongeBob killing everyone in Bikini Bottom.
Stacey D.
Stacey D.
Yeah, he showed it to me. I remember.
And I guess it kind of just blew up, like, because it went from something really small. It was like 70 slides. And then the next one after that was like
150. 150.
It was like 160 something. And then there's like 4 now. There are 4 different Google Slide presentations of this stupid BS, man. And I'm so proud of where it's come. But other than Dubious Me, I'm a silly, stupid moose purple nigga.
Right now, you're
say that?
green.
Yeah,
I can say that.
Say that.
Carson Nat says it all the time.
Well, you know.
I mean, if he's black, okay, go ahead, I guess.
Well, we have news for you. We have great news for you.
What?
He's not at all.
Oh well.
That's not. That's not.
All right.
What right?
All right. So today's episode is called Dubious Chatting because we're just sitting here thinking of random topics and blabbering on about some random things.
Wait,
so who wants to come up with the first topic?
Wait, you said I'll live, you said? Well, guess what?
Yeah.
No.
For lung cancer, it's killing me. Dead.
No.
All right,
It's over.
May he rest in peace.
it's so over. The only robo pussy. It's a shame I never got to have that robo pussy that was supposed to come out by now. The robo pussy, bro. You've never. Exactly, Atomic Heart. That's like the only reason I was literally gonna get that game just for the 6-hour cutscene, which is fucking.
You're something.
They axed the 6-hour cutscene from the game. I can tell you right now with absolute certainty because I played the game all the way through, and all of the DLC.
Like, they couldn't even have like the beat banger sections. That is so fucked up. They didn't even have the beat, and they were gonna have. It was gonna be like God of War 3, where you had the fucking rhythm game sections, which like
I have
fucking. It would have been like genuinely so fucking. It would have been like genuinely like the greatest fucking thing known to man. I'm killing myself. Like, that's my 14th reason why. Next topic, please, before I fucking jump in the road. That's like my. All right, next topic. If anyone's willing to.
All right, yeah. Who wants to come up with the next dubious topic?
Well, I have one. What do you guys feel about, a good old topic about zombie games? Because we all have our own opinions on that.
Oh yes,
I love Resident Evil. I love Resident Evil. I love Resident Evil. I will die by the Resident Evil because I can actually.
Which Evil?
All of them. I will also.
Resident
Be
Evil.
I mean,
Yeah, 7 is my favorite.
Everyone's favorite is 7 because it's like legitimately the scariest out of all of them because it's like it's Texas Chainsaw Massacre mixed with Blair Witch Project mixed with like
really. I wouldn't
Evil
call
Dead.
I
It's like
really
more
say
so
Blair
the
Witch.
access of the idea of like you have this fucked up family living in the middle of nowhere, which is like
I thought the story of Left 4 Dead, or not Left 4 Dead. I thought the story of Resident Evil 7 was pretty good. I enjoyed that game.
Yeah,
I haven't played it in years. Like, I love that game. It's my favorite Resident Evil game because it's genuinely scary, and you can't fight as often as you want to. Like, you can't engage with enemies as often.
Yeah, again, it's also like a major point of it. Like you have again the family members. You could, like they're so fucking hard to kill. Like I'm sorry, but I mean, yeah, you can't kill them until you can't.
Yeah, you can't kill them until important moments like boss fights.
Yeah.
Say for instance, Jack, dude, he comes back 4 times before you can legitimately kill him.
Yeah, and like the last time, he's like a black sludge monster.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
I genuinely enjoyed that game because one, the gameplay was actually fun because like it was like resource management. It was a perfect balance of fight or flight because a lot of the time that I would have to save up my like 12 shotgun shells for a boss, right? Because it always prepares you before a boss. And I had to stock up on shells and stuff, so I couldn't just fight this random molded in the hallway, so I would just avoid it, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Another really good zombie game that I can think of is Evil Within. That game is really good as well.
Oh my god. The first one was amazing. The second one, low-key, kind of sucked.
The second one was really confusing.
Because it was open world and it had no direction at all, so you were wandering around wasting bullets on random enemies, and then by the time you found something, you had no idea what you were doing.
Yeah, I remember I watched my dad play the second game for like every single time he turned his Xbox on, and dude, he reached this boss in the game, and like the game saved the moment the boss started, and right after it started, he realized he had absolutely no ammo or anything.
So he kind of like got
because the game didn't give him any. And, like, when he did have it, he just wasted time shooting random enemies, like you said. And then, by the time he got there, he had no ammo to fight the boss, so he had to restart the entire game, and that shit was, like, towards the end.
Yes.
Yeah. I hate when it fucking auto-saves and soft locks the fuck out of you. Like, he should be like, oh, replay the like, before the save, you know what I mean?
Dude, there was this part... I don't know if any of you guys have played Wolfenstein, but there's this part in Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus, where you're running through this subway area, and there are like these dogs chasing you, and so I got stuck on that part, and like the game auto-saved like right as I hit a wall and can't turn back, and so every time I reloaded, I just got like endgamed by the dogs like every time.
That's happened to me. Okay. Random thing. I played this game Hollow once, right? And it was some game where you're like stuck in like a spaceship or some junk. I don't really know, right? And so this thing chases you, okay, right? Your sprint in that game lasts a good 2.5 seconds, okay? So eventually, right? I quick saved because I had to leave, right? And So I saved right as I was being chased into a dead end by this monster, right? And so it just this monster was like a 2-hit kill, right? So I was just stuck in a death loop.
Damn. I remember, like, there was this in Resident Evil 8. There was like this specific wall that you could blow up, and I didn't realize that because fucking I didn't know exactly how to blow them until I realized, oh, I could just either use one of my pipe bombs or explosives. And by the time I fucking realized that, the fucking doors were locked, and I had to fight that. I had to fight that one boss. I wouldn't say boss. Like, it was some fucking big enemy, and I couldn't go back.
So,
One thing I hate about some games is the way. Oh yeah, go ahead, TV.
I was gonna put us back on track to the favorite like zombie game, but you can finish what you're gonna say.
All right, hold on, give me a second.
Dude,
Because we're eating. All right, Dynamite coming in 3, 2.
All right, so one thing I hate about most games, like some horror games for the most part, is the way that, like, most of the time they do not explain where you're going. Like, some of them have a hard time of explaining where you're going, and I'm pointing at both Outlast 1 and 2, because there's no directional system in those games at all. You just have to figure it out for yourself. Another game that's kind of like that is Scorn. I've played Scorn start to finish, like, twice, and you would figure I would have at least learned something from my first playthrough, but I did not at all because I still had to like look up tutorials for what I had to fucking do. Because I don't know if you know this, but Scorn is like a weird game. Like you have no dialogue. There are no like waypoints in the game. There's no location system. You just have to figure everything out on your own. And if you don't, you're not going to make it far at all.
Like, all right, TV, you can. Oh, hi, Dynamite, by the way. Introduce yourself
What the hell
again.
is this? Hello.
My wife.
Hey,
Who the fuck just turned into a zombie in the chat?
it was the molded, bro.
All right, yeah. Dynamite, you can introduce yourself again.
I'm Dynamite again, from yesterday's pilot episode. I joined a little late, so I apologize for that. But yeah, pretty much just hanging out again, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, what was the subject? It was like we were talking about the horror games.
You know, I have a topic that it's very related to this. It's like almost like a part 2. I honestly think Call of Duty Cold War Zombies was actually really fucking good.
Dude, Call of Duty Zombies in general back in the old days was like fantastic. Like after after Black Ops 3, it started getting like downhill. Actually, no, World War II is where it started going downhill. I liked World War II's, but it was nowhere near as good as Black Ops 2's.
Okay, World War II's was, I think, maybe the first one I played. I will give it credit. It was fucking terrifying. Designs of the zombies were fucking terrifying.
Yeah, like they were the zombies were intimidating, like very intimidating, but like they were like intimidating the zombies from the other games, but it just wasn't as fun as Black Ops 2's. Like,
yeah,
I think Black Ops 2 is peak zombies for Call of Duty.
Yeah,
the city map where you could pack a punch was hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But like Cold War is like the closest thing we're ever gonna get to that, in my humble, honest opinion. Yeah, because they've had how many Vanguard zombies, which is considered by like everyone to be the worst zombies like ever, and then you have Modern Warfare 2 zombies, Modern Warfare 3 zombies, which is also fucking ass.
Well, listen, it's modern Call of Duty is terrible. It should be no secret by now that Activision is just pumping these games out for like quick cash grabs. Like it's got to the point where they can't even bother coming up with new titles for their games.
They are literally okay. So you guys know the people that produce Granny, right? Voodoo. They are the Voodoo of AAA games, dude.
Voodoo made my
They're just pumping out garbage.
They're the mob games of like the
Mob
games. Mob Games is the ones that made Poppy Playtime. Although
Yeah.
I will give them credit. Mob Games did a pretty good job on Chapter 3.
Chapter 3 was good.
Chapter 3.
Chapters 1 and 2. Chapters 1 and 2 are kind of booky. Booky? What the fuck is booky? It's kind of booty.
Real.
Because, you
I
know,
think
they
Chapter
were
3 is, like-
marketed. They were marketed heavily towards kids, and Chapter 3 was like
Yes.
gruesome. Like,
I mean, like,
the
I
part-
think Puppy's Playtime was like baby's first horror game, and then by the time of Chapter 3, it's like, okay, then it actually starts getting good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
because
you have to,
they introduced one of my favorite parts about like the Chapter 3 was they introduced the sort of like hand inventory system where they would start introducing like what you would need for certain tools, which I thought that was just a good game mechanic. And then they throw in that very last scene where Catnap gets bodied. Dude, that is no longer Fisher Price, dude. Like,
dude,
it's
the,
no
part,
longer-
the part of Chapter 3 that freaking scared the crap out of me genuinely was like when the little smiling like started crawling up inside Dog Day's like torn in half corpse.
yes,
yeah,
dude.
exactly.
He
That
screamed,
part was
oh my
actually-
god.
That part
That
actually
shit was-
sent chills down my spine.
That was not Fisher Price anymore, dude. It went from like
it
It went from Goo Goo Gaga game to holy shit, this is like an actual horror game now.
It went from baby's first scary game, not even like baby's first not so scary game, to okay, we're getting to freaky tier. We're getting to some actual like good shit here. And like another thing, I wish it could have been handled better because oh my god, it looked like like the video quality looked like shit, like fucking from a 1902 camera. The fucking
Another-
Hour of Joy scene.
Dude, but the other part of the game that scared me the most, like Chapter 3, was the Hour of Joy part. Because, I mean, like, the music in the background, while, like, those static images of, like, the toys killing everybody just played, it sent chills down my spine.
And it's like, you could argue that the fucking, like, shitty quality of the images, like, adds on to it, because...
Yeah.
I mean, it was the 80s. It was the 80s.
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
was
true.
it the 90s?
I
don't know. It was sometime during either the late like
wait, what TV?
20th century.
I would love to agree with everything that you guys are saying, but you know, I've never seen or played that.
I've
I've
only
never
seen
played
certain,
it either,
You know,
but
I just only saw certain scenes.
Okay. To get off the topic of Poppy Playtime, because let's be honest, that's kind of cringe.
no, it's not, dude. We're talking about
No,
Chapter
it's not.
3.
Okay, see,
Okay,
chapter, if
Chapter 3, sure, but
Poppy Playtime.
in general,
Playtime code takes like Poppy Playtime.
we're still on Poppy Playtime.
Like the freaking Hour of Joy takes place in 1992. So yeah.
okay, yeah.
yeah, that was when that was like so. Yeah, that could probably make sense why the quality is so fucking ass. And like,
Yeah.
you can argue that it tries to add on to that because you sort of like have to guesstimate what exactly is going on, but you know, like have enough to put together that they're like murdering all your employees. They don't give a shit. Like if they're like innocent or not. You're watching as like all your homies get fucking viciously murdered to death. Ripped apart, and it's like you kind of it's just like, oh Jesus Christ, thank God I took that sick day back then. Oh my God, thank God fucking I got the COVID 1991.
But yeah, I mean, like, to back on like the topic of like zombie games, because it's still running through my head. One game that I think like revolutionized, right, like zombie games and even zombie multiplayer games, Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead.
Mm-hmm.
And Left 4 Dead revolutionized multiplayer zombie games.
Yeah, dude, Left 4 Dead has to have one of my favorite co-op systems ever. Because the way Left 4 Dead 2 works is like it's designed with co-op in mind. Like if you're playing with several people, you have to work together. Because if you don't, like if you leave the team behind, they're most likely going to die. Like losing one player could result in the loss of the entire team.
That's why whenever someone dies, everyone has to rush to them. Because like and like And a game that I think is like it would work a whole lot better. Right, they should have made multiplayer a whole lot better. Was Dying Light and Dying Light 2. Dying Light 2 was a little bit better with it, but like Dying Light 1 was not designed with co-op in mind at all, because you can just steal everything. Like one player from like the very by the end of the first mission is whenever you can start multiplayer, right? And after that, you can just take one player can take everything, and the other one will have nothing. And that includes XP. So one's gonna be like level 52, and the other one's gonna be like level 4.
That shit reminds me of the Battle Pass.
Oh God!
No,
Speaking of the Battle Pass,
no. We're not getting on the topic of Fortnite. Actually, no. Fortnite does technically have a zombies mode, doesn't it? Isn't it Save the World or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, Save the World that fell the fuck off back in
If
like
anyone says
early
that's like
2020.
their favorite zombie game, I might have to kill myself.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think that's like such an opinion that like literally nobody has. Most people, when people think of Fortnite, they don't think of Save the World. They never think of Save the World.
But always think
It's
of
always the
100 player battle royale.
Wait, what?
Yeah. And also the fact that I'm gonna be able to play as fucking Korra soon. Have I watched Legend of Korra? A little bit of it. Do I care about Avatar right now? Maybe.
This might be an unpopular opinion within the group, but I fucking despise Fortnite. I think it's stupid because the majority of times people play it, like, I think it's stupid because the majority of like collabs that Fortnite has are like from genuinely good games, and I hate it because the majority of people who play Fortnite are little kids who have no idea what those good games are, and so they just think Fortnite created the characters.
I don't think I've never really heard that ever happening. To be honest,
It happens. Trust me. It happens. Trust me.
I think that Fortnite itself is a fine game, and I enjoy it. It's very fun when playing with friends, but playing alone is like it gets really, really boring. But what ruins it? But like so many other, what is ruined? Like just like so many other games, so many other good games, it is ruined by the fan base. In the little YouTube shorts, dude.
I mean, I would say that I more so blame fucking wannabe pros because like recently,
which is
like
part of the fan base.
People were like crying. Like I saw this dude crying and clawing his eyes out.
Guys, we have a conversation going on in the chat right now between Watermelon Lover Jit and Bloody Romance.
You have like some guy like clawing his eyes out saying, well, but the mythics, they're going to be slab. It's going to be like, because remember the last time we had mythics, it was trash. It's like, dude, it's not that serious. And like, also, like, again, like, y'all complain when the mythics happened last time. Do I care? No, I also don't care about the fucking, like, how overpowered the mythics used to be. The Dragon Ball.
What really pisses me off is the OGs in Fortnite constantly talking about Fortnite used to be way better. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Dude, I remember when Fortnite OG dropped, people were like pissing and shitting and coming over it. And then I played it, and it was literally...
It was okay. I enjoyed the OG season because they brought the
original Fortnite. I played the original Fortnite. I was playing that shit since like season 2 of the first chapter. Okay? Like I played that shit back in like 2018.
I consider myself an OG too. I will say they could have done better. They really should have done better because I feel like they cheaped out during the last couple of weeks of it because fucking like because like they didn't have specific, like once they got to say season 7 through 8, they didn't have like Lazy Lagoon or fucking Polar Peaks and shit, like or fucking like the other places. Instead, it just had certain like cut up areas. So it's like, okay, they clearly aren't really caring too much about it. And also,
is Skin Metals in the chat. Do you think I should add them to the freaking stream? Like let them in to the VC?
I feel like we have enough for it now.
Yeah, okay. First episode 5 is kind of like crazy.
Okay, but yeah 6 is even better.
No,
we're trying to push the limits here.
I feel like the 6 should be a special. So it should be like a special guest.
Okay, but yeah, everyone in the server is equally special. So,
what do you mean by that? Do you mean like they're like dead?
I got the 21st century.
Oh, by the way, TV, I have for like next episode. I do have a PNG moose.
Oh, why don't you just give it to me?
What the fuck is on the background?
Oh
Oh my god!
Why
Did
don't
I
you
just hear some guy getting like murdered in the background? Is this nigga playing in the? Is this nigga playing in the Baker family household right now?
Hold
Is
on.
this nigga gaming? In-
I'll be right back, but for your information, I am the owner of the channel. Or not the channel, I am the owner of the server, and I say we add skin metal.
Hey,
Moose, why don't you just send me
It's
that
not up for debate.
PNG?
What'd you say, TV?
Why don't you just send me the PNG right now?
I did.
Oh, you did? Hold on. I don't want to leak anything, so I'm just gonna put up a random image.
the leaks. The leak. Oh.
Here, I'll do.
Okay, I give skin metal permission to join. So
You can just drag them in. Just so they have-
I'm not gonna drag them in because it's their choice whether or not they join. But I'm just saying they're one of the OGs of the server, so I think they should have the opportunity to be in if they want to.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Is that King in the bottom?
I got that 21st century. The screens and names. No one man shall have all that power. The
What are
flower.
you talking about right now?
Like Dubious Me. Why are we? I just joined. We were talking about like zombie games or something.
Yeah,
Because
Oh no! This is the. Sorry.
this is just like the first version.
I did not catch any of that.
Basically, this is the first episode where we're kind of just going with the flow, and we're not like following like a certain thing. We're just kind of going for it.
Yeah.
Hello. My mic quality's still garbage.
Also, I like the little dynamite drawing that you did, TV.
yeah, I did that last night.
It reminds me a lot of that one. My old I used to be a TV head, and then I kind of retconned it because I just wasn't
You're
a
not
fan
me,
of it.
buddy. You're
But
not
now,
me,
like
buddy.
as
You're
of now,
not
I
me.
just don't
Yep,
have a
nope, you're not me. You're just
TV
not
did it better.
When did you come up with the? Because I had the TV. I literally had the TV Stoner idea since like the beginning, bro. I was like, and then I just went since like 2018 or so, back when fucking 2019 actually, when Stranger Things season 3 came out. Because you were not there during the summer of 2019.
Connection.
You were not there during Sandland. You were not there during Sandland, where we were playing so much Just Dance that clawing their ears out. You're not there during Diamond City, where I was.
I'm just letting him talk.
Literally dancing I was literally the Just Dance fucking king back then. I was fucking like
Just Dance is
Michael
actually
Jackson up in
crazy.
that bitch.
Which
Just Dance goes so hard, and people who say otherwise are like literally just weren't there. You weren't there for the max of it. I was so good at that shit.
You're good at moving your legs and body in arms. See, I don't
that's called
really,
dancing.
I was
don't
good
really
at booking.
understand people who say that they're good at those type of games, because all you're doing is copying what it tells you to do. It's like being a slave.
I know.
Bro.
Well, I'm
Just
black,
Dance has
so
nothing to do with slavery.
Bro, it's like no, the game tells you what to do and you have to do it because you want that perfect score.
Okay, but you don't have to do it.
That's
They had no choice. You have a choice. You can just not play the game.
Well, that goes into some philosophical type bullshit, which is about free will.
free will and philosophy.
Like, you're not forced against your will to play it. No one's whipping you to play Just Dance.
Yes, anytime I ever play Just Dance, I'm being held at gunpoint.
I'm back, everybody.
Last time I played Just Dance, I was in elementary
They're forcing
school.
you to play PC gaming. You should take that as you will. Take that as you will, that you're being forced to play the greatest rhythm game ever.
You just
my mic quality is still so bad.
I think it's pretty fun. It adds to the charm. This reminds me, I forgot what the video was about, low key, but it was this video of this commentary YouTuber, but his mic quality was so ass, and he was playing Black Ops 2 or something like that. But clearly he wasn't like it wasn't like I think he was like recording it like mid game, and because you could still hear the noises. So like, it's so funny. I wish I still had that video somewhere. I hope it's either still up or I could find it somewhere.
Hey,
It was
Soviet, do you
You know
want
what?
to
Yes?
do the slides for Dubious Me so that you can like check them out and everything?
Yeah, sure. All right, I'm also playing DBD right now. I'm playing a lot. I'm getting onto DBD grind because Fortnite's down right now.
I have a wonderful idea for the next topic we could do, but I picked the first one, so you guys can pick, I guess.
Okay,
Well,
let's
what's
see. So let's move off the topic of gaming. How about
Real quick, real quick, dude. Real quick. So, did you guys hear about the Dragon Ball creator who died? Literally, like last.
Yes. Oh my dude.
I saw your Twitter post about it.
yes?
This is like
That
this
actually
is like
like ruined my day. I'm being so for real.
this was.
What? I thought we had a great day. It's
What?
over.
No.
Did it ruin
I
you?
mean, like, ruin me.
I'm just kidding.
This is like the Mexican equivalent to when Michael Jackson died. Like Mexico will never fucking like handle that ever again. It would never work. It would never be the same for Mexico. The cartels probably have.
We're talking about a death of a great man. You're over here talking about the Mexican cartel.
Well,
Dude,
because you forget how important Dragon Ball is to Mexico. You forget how.
Mexico.
No, I'm not joking. I'm not messing around.
I think you might got this
I
face
am
wrong.
not.
You're so
I'm not
Portuguese.
You might be tweaking.
You're so
No,
Portuguese.
I'm not even. I'm not even like messing. Like no joke. Mexicans fucking love Dragon Ball.
Mexicans fucking? Okay.
They
Oh,
love
boys.
Dragon Ball.
Hubba. Actually, no, you. I don't want to see that. Hoppers, border hop.
I'll just put it up.
Border bunnies.
I'll put it up on the screen right now.
Boing. Boing.
Oh my God, I have
You're gonna
Bang.
get banned.
Bang,
It's over.
Boing.
Bang.
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 Boing.
Did someone's tallywhack?
Boing. 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 Boing.
Can you start like
Boing.
hitting your little willy?
This podcast is just evolving into us making cartoon sounds.
Dude.
exactly.
I love it. I love it, though. I love it.
I'm down.
Down for tonight. Down.
No, dude. You have to.
Stop.
Down with the neck.
Yo,
What?
you're playing with fire right now. And that's like really ironic coming from me.
Thank you so much.
You sounded like when you said you sounded like the Baldi's Basic noise like after you collect all 7 notebooks.
You found all 7 notebooks. Now all you need to do is
I've also.
That's literally the noise that it makes.
like, ha. All right. Soviet Penguin, I sent you the Dubious Me slides.
How about we pull up the Dubious Me slides on here?
Yeah. Hold on.
Yes.
This is Dubious Me. Like this is the sequel.
Wait, no, that should be. Wait, I have an amazing idea. That should be like that should be an entire episode on its own where we just go through all of the Dubious Me slides and we just like narrate.
No, because we haven't finished the new one yet. We need to finish the new one.
Shit, yeah.
That's actually brilliant.
Because then we'll leave them. Then we'll leave them on a freaking cliffhanger.
Yes.
This is like Homestuck if it was good.
Ew.
Good. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. This is like the food fight of Google Slides, but it's still awesome.
True.
Let me put up.
It's so true. Next movie. Honestly, I'm so mad that I went to watch Slendy Bob with y'all. That's like the greatest horror movie. Slendy Bob is the greatest horror movie in the man.
We need to do a Slendy Bob 2 for the podcast.
No, we should watch. Just a sec. I need to. What was the fucking thing called again? I swear, I forgot what it was called. It's such a great. It's like made by the same guy who made Slendy Bob.
A Night's Night.
Slendy Tubbies.
Okay, guys.
You know what Slendy Bob is?
I heart Slendy Tubbies, actually.
Oh,
Boo womp.
Bill up.
Guys, oh, no!
You're exposing everything, TV.
My bad, gang. My bad.
TV!
It's over.
We've all, he just doxed my
Yeah, it's
Discord.
me. Chat, you can see me.
Yeah, no. Wolf and Sponge. Wolf and Sponge. That's what it's called.
What? Wolfensponge? Is that like Wolfenstein?
It's literally the
Alright,
greatest.
guys.
It's literally the greatest.
Wolfensponge. I'm looking this up right now.
I can send you the link. I think just a second.
Dude, there's like we don't really have a topic anymore, and I thought that's what we were gonna do. We should like actually
Wolfensponge! It's real! Wolfensponge 2, Wolfensponge 4. Dude, they're literally parodies of Wolfenstein. Like the
You're
titles.
joking.
No,
I'm not.
Yeah, friend, it's down right now.
Dude, no, don't pull up the Dubious Me slides. Do not. We can't go through them yet.
Yes, we can.
No, we can. Just like show them what Dubious Me is.
Well, like it's like
Hello?
Why did it just get quiet all of a sudden?
Why did we all like shut the fuck up?
Like we all simultaneously.
Did you guys
Shut
know that
up.
that podcast hosts usually like they talk?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
very true. Oh, you can see like my shit. Hold on. It's like going to like bad. Anyways. Fuck. Alright.
Hello.
Alright, so
Hello,
let's
ladies.
see.
Do I
Dubious
like?
Me.
Do we just go through it? Like,
I'm Craig.
I'm Craig.
I'm
Don't go with
Krug.
the boy. What's
What's up, ladies? I'm Craig.
What's up, ladies?
Billy. What?
Draggle.
All right, I think it's now my time to play
Mr.
Xenoblade.
Beast.
Craig is like Craig. Okay, in the animated if there ever is an animated series for Dubious Me, is Craig just gonna be some random ass beetle? That's what he is. He's a bug.
Man, look like a water bug.
That was like a water bug.
But Jimmy had a crazy idea. He did have a crazy idea. What do you think his
Jimmy
crazy idea
did
was?
indeed have a crazy idea. I will let
He
you
really
guys
did
know
have a
right
crazy
now.
idea.
He might be onto something.
I remember in the pilot episode, I went through all of Dubious Me, and I just kind of like recapped it. Hey, it's the dude.
Why is he?
It is the dude.
So true.
Bro.
All right.
So this is
I gotta go eat dinner, guys.
Bye.
summertime. Summertime.
You know, we would have had more time if Moose had got here on time.
I'm
We've been going for
sorry.
almost an hour. Yeah, we've been going for almost
Stupid
an hour.
nigga.
It's all my fault.
It is.
Fortnite.
All right, I'm not gonna
Fortnite.
leave. I'm not gonna leave the chat because I feel like that'll mess everything up. So I'm just gonna mute.
You okay?
There's a bunch of Fortnite references in this,
There is, yeah.
and then you know,
Ironic, since
I'm not even following. I like looking at pictures.
Real.
Bummer King.
Bummer King.
Craig ain't having it.
Well, it might. I think it's like super delayed for me.
Dude.
Yeah.
It is super delayed for me because you said Bummer King like way before it actually popped up for me. Cena,
Take them socks off.
take your socks off.
Didn't I show you that picture? Dude.
I wonder if I can hear myself.
I'm pretty sure I gave you that picture. And, like,
Bro, can you scroll past this slide? I don't like looking at that. Can you
Take
scroll
socks
to the
off.
next
You
slide?
guys want to know something crazy?
What?
So my dog like ran outside whenever like my sister opened the door, right? And so my sister chased him like through the yard, and she like rolled her ankle and fell in the yard, and now everyone except me is at the ER.
So cool.
Oh,
Does that mean I can
okay.
What the dog do?
come over and start doing stuff?
Can I just off topic? Can I just talk about a highlight of my day?
Preach, woman, preach.
This was about I'd say about 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago.
What?
I was at me and my family. We went to Five Guys.
Ooh.
And that's where I told my dad about Moose at Five Guys, and I was like, that was
Oh.
definitely an experience.
Hello. I have a question, by the way. Did you go to GameStop today?
Yes.
What'd you get?
Oh, I didn't get Dead Island. I'm sorry.
This is me sorry for it. What'd you get?
Hold on, I forgot the name of it.
We should
Days
make
Gone. It's like a cool game.
Ooh, Days Gone. I've heard that one's good. I didn't play it.
Yeah.
should make a little Dubious Me game, a little video.
Okay, that reminds me. I'm not very good at Pinhead.
There should be a TV reference in Craig's New Order, or the New Order of Craig.
This reminds me. I'm not very good at Pinhead. Holy shit! I'm being looped so hard right now.
You're hard?
No, it's
Yeah.
no. What, girly? What?
Huh?
When are we gonna have a Dynamite reference? Chat.
Dynamite and TV references in the New Order of Craig.
This is the part where I just want to. Why am I on the hardest lobbies known the man?
Bikini Bottom.
Bikini Bottom question. Oh my god, I suck at this
I'm gonna
game.
turn to flip, dude.
I suck so much.
Really?
I feel like we should make a little Dubious Me video game.
True.
Yes,
it would sell
Netflix animated series.
True, it would sell like a bajillion copies.
Should it be a game first, or a series and then turned into a game?
I would say a game first because
Because that's usually how they do it.
Yeah, it's usually how it works. And plus, me and Expo Live are probably gonna make a dubious game in fucking game design. Oh brother,
it would be the greatest thing ever.
Yes.
Do you know the?
We already made a Dubious Me board game.
How does it work? Is it like Monopoly?
It's like Candyland, but with certain cards and a whole bunch of bullshit.
Candyland.
It takes place in the Sriracha universe.
The Sriracha universe.
There's these games on PlayStation where it's just straight garbage. Or there was a sack race thing, and it was just a bunch of college kids who made a game and put it on PlayStation.
Bro,
that's for PlayStation numero uno.
Bro, I feel like we could do something like that.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh.
Girly, what?
Me.
Hubba.
Plug. Ah, that's what, dude. All right, so.
Okay, reminder. I don't like this map whatsoever.
We're just yapping around now.
Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
Excuse you. Anyways, so.
Fucking nut.
Don't do that.
Dreamy ball.
You know what?
It's Freaky Bob. It's fucking Freaky Bob.
I answer this.
Did you eat a treat for her?
Guys.
Hell no.
Moose. I have a very serious question.
Hello.
So I'm skimming through Dubious Me, right?
Yeah.
And on page 103, it says, then Joe Cena and Craig get taken to a giant mansion, raping time.
Mm-hmm. Dude, what about it? What about it?
What does he mean by that?
What's the question?
Oh, did you
you
mean
just read me off what's going
rapping?
on.
Did you mean
That's
is
a
he rapping?
statement.
Is he rapping?
No. You misunderstand. When we say raping, it means like fight time.
Oh, I thought you meant
I
like a
think there should be
rapper.
better like language to instead of
No,
that.
language just crazy. No, because it raping time comes up multiple times in the series, and it just indicates fights.
More. Oh my god, I hate this game so much. I hope I get to kill one of these people.
It just
Yeah,
now
everyone,
hit
like-
me. Like when I joined this voice call thing, I heard Moose say, "That's my wife," and I was like, "Oh."
That's my bitch.
Yeah.
I've been waiting a long time.
Stop singing. I will like.
I want to live. Alright.
I feel like this is a good stopping point. We've been going for an hour and 10 minutes.
We've been going on for.
Honestly, yeah. This is a
This is
good.
like
This feels like really short. Weirdly, I don't know. I remember podcast. My last couple. Oh my goodness gracious! I am losing so hard. I'm gonna like.
Hey Moose, question.
oh
Moose,
Hello.
Huh?
Moose, wake
Are
up!
you
Wake up,
busy
Mr.
after this?
Wake up, Mr.
No, I'm not going to be busy after this. My entire family's at the ER, babe.
Hubba.
are you guys expressing your feelings right now on stream?
Always.
No,
The proposal arc. When?
Yes.
This is not One Piece.
What the fuck?
You know what, guys?